Hello everybody, welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here in this place which seems to apparently change the name in between being in the War of Three Peaks and being outside it. But yeah, we're back here. We have our quest with Durin to complete, and basically today we want to complete this one, but I'm also thinking, depending on the timing with this quest, we may also be jumping into some other stuff. So the plan for this is we're going to be doing On the Threshold today, and then next episode is the Lord of Gundabad, I think, which is the final quest in the quest chain, and also the expansion. So we're going to be doing this today and a few other things around. The next episode is purely going to be that quest, and then episode 600 obviously is going to be our deeding episode in Origin, which I have finally done my dry run through on Ennis for Eel, my main hunter. I did that on Twitch, so if you haven't yet followed the Twitch channel, I've been streaming a lot more, so the link is in the description for that one. But either way, we have this quest, and we are going to see how this goes. One obstacle remains. We must do something about J.R.R the Ruthless, the orc who rules Gundabad. His orcs will defend the mountain home from us as long as he lives, but if I can put an end to him, they will scatter. They will learn firsthand that only a dwarf can lay claim to the title Lord of Gundabad. Blow the signal horns to rally dwarves to my banner outside Zarkul Sulan, which is this place, which is the other place, it's very confusing, in the field of battle, and at our forward encampment nearest to the mountain home, I will lead my warriors up to the steps on this last offensive, and on the very threshold of the fortress I will challenge J.R.R to the rule of Gundabad. So definitely close to the end. Before we get into any of the other quests, which we'll pick up a few and see what we need to do, we'll have a look at our Hobbit gift of the day, which is going to be 20 virtue experience and 1 gold. We are going to be getting a nice boost in virtue experience when we actually do our Origin stuff, so that's also a nice thing to look forward to. I need to look into what we want to actually focus on leveling up, because I feel like I really haven't been doing that. But yeah, just a few things we need to do. So yeah, we're going to be going over to, well, outside here. There's actually some warbands. Oh no, we did know there were warbands. I just kind of forgot about it. But I'm going to be looking at some other quests. Like this one seems... Oh, okay, that's an instance. But we actually get a goat for it, so that's something I'm interested in doing. But yeah, we're going to just pick up a few quests around here. I know obviously they're not going to give us experience, but they are giving us these copper coins, which can be useful, because later on we can get some gear, hopefully, from this stuff. So, looking at it, let's go talk to these guys and also pick up these supplies, see what they want us to do. As I said, it's kind of annoying because we're kind of wasting the chance of getting a decent chunk of experience because we haven't got any experience to gain. So, I don't know. I always feel like I wouldn't want to be maxed. It kind of feels like a waste while we're still doing quests. But at least we'll be getting some more experience for our bow. Something I've been working on as well in the background on streams and such is there's the whole change that's come to the Scrolls of Empowerment thing. So the way you obtain them and the sort of way they work has been changed, so they have maximum tiers. So, for example, the lowest tier, I think, is level 44. So, for example, with our bow, we currently have the Heartseeker one, but, you know, everything we can get to 44, and that we can use Dol Amroth Silver... not Dol Amroth Silver tokens, the... no, I think it is the Dol Amroth Silver tokens. So the... maybe we don't have any. I don't know why. Apparently we don't have any. Basically, the tokens we get from Dol Amroth quests and the surrounding area. So we can use those to get tier 44, and then I think up from there you can get 55, 53, something like that, from the Smith tokens from Minas Tirith. So basically, I've been putting together on my mains, so Ennis for Eel, like all the dailies we need to do for that. And then once we've kind of taken a break from here, we'll obtain all those on here, so we can just be leveling up our weapons. And I am currently in the middle of making plans to actually be getting ourselves a... Where is this last person? I'll probably up the stairs. I am currently in plans of getting ourselves a first stage bow and also a sword if it's possible. But the bow is obviously our priority right now. And then instead of getting any not heritage runes, instead of going for the tokens or the Scrolls of Empowerment and Starlit Crystals for this bow, if I get any, we're going to be getting as many as we can for the 700 rep. But yeah, also rep's good because we want to get travel skills and stuff if they become available. In fact, are they available? But we want to be getting all those, and we'll get a first stage and then focus on that, basically. Yeah, so I want to get... See, this is the same place, right? Anek Kurfu, and Zulan Sulan, Zarkul Sulan, rather, is the same place. But we want to get Acquaintance, which is like the lowest here. But it would be nice to see. Right, let's go talk to Nain. And do we have another quest? Find a defeat Commander Mosgoth? Okay, well, I think that is enough for these quests. I don't want to do an instance, really, and that's going to be a lot of stuff to do. So I think what we'll do now that we've done that and gotten a few extra copper coins, we'll go and have a look for this quest and also blow this signal horn. But yeah, I want to unlock all the dailies, obviously try and do those on here while we're not sort of playing on here as much, and that'll also help us with our the stuff we do. Where is this? Where's this horn? Is it? Signal horn. Hello. How you doing, signal horn? So, doors cheer to the sound of the horn call. Oh, so we've got to go to a different trench now. Now, where is... So that's over here. Okay, I think that might be an internal location, so we might not end up doing it, but I would like it available just so we can see. Unfortunately, none of these are giving us gear. That would have been nice, but again, the copper coins of Gundabad can be used to get ourselves some gear if we need to. What is... Oh, an Ithil artifact chest. Let's quickly grab it. I do actually need these because... now that Ennis for Eel is level 130 also, let's take this guy out and bring him over here. Now that he's also level 130, I need to be getting, I think I actually already had enough anyway, but I want to make a hunter book. I want to make one of each of these critted, obviously. So we have the extra thing like we have right now. So the maximum power, this one is less of a thing again, but I like having it. But obviously this one, we're basically 9,110 extra morale and also reduced threat. So obviously that means that technically I don't think it's too useful. It's more reduced threat, I think, is more of a useful thing when it comes to like being in groups, because you want the threat to mostly be, or the aggro and the threat to be on the tank or like the champion, for example, and you want it to be lowered on us. But when it's just us, I don't think it really matters. So the worst it can do is when we're in a group, like, you know, when we have Durin or Broin or something like that in a group with us during a quest, it's going to mean that we they get attacked more than us, which can sometimes be good, considering I kind of don't want to aggro you guys, considering that they tend to have a lot more morale than us. So right, let's put on our war steed. We're not going to worry about angering upon the battlefield or anything like that. Let's put sacrifice on, so we've got that going. I'm sure there's a way of getting around here without going through this like poisonous fog, but I think it's a choice between, do you want to go through more enemies or do you want to have sort of a status effect thing? But as soon as we leave the area, it actually doesn't affect us, so it's not a huge deal. We are going to have a look at this find and defeat Commander Mosgoth quest and see how that goes, but I don't think it's going to be... I'm very apprehensive of whether or not we're going to be able to do it. Let's just be careful, try and get past as many as we can without aggroing. Now, supposedly up here is where it is. Now, I'm wondering how we get up there. I think we got up there last time, didn't we? I could be wrong. I feel like I got up there last time. Well, we can always go up the path, can't we? Because we know this is basically that stable master area that we went to beforehand. So going this way should get us there with some drakes in the way. Yeah. So I want to find... I know there was an interior location when we went here, so that's why I'm very interested to see how this goes. So it wants us to destroy supplies and weapon racks. We'll see about... How much morale do you have? 500,000. Now, I have been going against... It's difficult because I'm basing a lot of stuff off of my main, which actually has higher damage but less morale. Which sounds weird, but it's just because my legendary weapon is a tiny bit better. It's actually quite a bit better, to be honest, because I just spent more time on it originally. But... I've been going against enemies that were like 500,000 morale and actually fine. But I don't know how we're going to deal with it here. We'll see. We might... Looks like, yeah, it is an internal location. What we could do is maybe hold off on that one, because I do feel like... maybe... Should we just have a look inside? I feel like there's going to be more supplies and weapon racks inside. So maybe we should have a look inside. Okay, that was buggy to say the least. I'm just, yeah, the annoying thing is aggroing multiple. If we can focus or have it specifically be like one enemy that we're kind of focusing on, or like only attacking, that'd be real nice. I also remembered we have when I quickly just put this stuff on quickly. Oh, you have a lot of morale. Okay, we're gonna have to. I think we're gonna have to ditch that for now. I don't think we're at the point where we can do that. Though we might end up getting a few of these and using those up. What on earth is happening? I'm not even running. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable going through there. It's kind of annoying because it's a waste of one of those potions. But I honestly don't think we're gonna survive if we do that. So we'll have to just hold off for now. Now, as I said, we might open one of these, so that'll be fun. But there was something else I was going to say, and I can't quite remember. Oh yeah, in here we have 6 trade points. Now I found out... Oh, we already had it. I'm going to go for Exsanguinate. Exsanguinate is something I've been using a lot recently, so that kind of is useful to me, I think. And there's some other stuff... So I'm going to go for Exsanguinate at the very least once we get out of combat, but I think... Do I not have Rapid Fire for some reason? What's up with that? What's going on there? Get me out of combat, I want to know what's going on. But yeah, I had 6 points available on... Yeah, why is... I definitely... Oh, is it because I'm mounted? No? Okay, that's really weird. But yeah, I put Exsanguinate on because it's after using Blood Arrow, you get a... Wow, at this tier you get a 100% chance of application. So it's only sometimes used. It's an extra... It's light damage, quite a lot, and also damage over time. But there was something else that I had spec'd into. Originally, I had spec'd into Barbed Fury and this, because get the extra damage over time. I don't know what else. We might just have more trait points than we had previously. I was thinking about Explosive Arrow, just to spec into it, because it's like kind of an AoE. I've gone far too far over. But yeah, I need to look into that, because I don't know how many trait points more I have on here or less I have on here. I probably have more because I have probably done more quests. So there's some like Rohan, for example. Oh, who'd have thought if I didn't put Sacrifice on it wouldn't work. There's some places like Rohan, for example, Broadacres, stuff like that, where if you do all the quests you get a trait point, which I assume I just didn't do at some point. Right, I need to find this hidden cave. Oh, it's this place. Cool. There's a milestone here as well. Okay. I'm also... Oh, actually, no. I was going to say I'm going to repair my stuff, which is fine. But we actually have this subscriber buff thing, which I've been doing for crafting. But it actually will stop us having item wear, which I forgot is a thing. Do you have a quest that's useful? Yeah, shout the words secret out. Battle Mender. I want to see what you have.
Our need is dire.
Okay. Not stuff I think we're particularly too fussed about, and you are basically the same as him, so no offense, what's the point of you? Right.
We are right on the threshold of victory, but my heart is heavy.
Okay, talk to Bori outside Zarek Sulan during the War of Three Peaks, so you want us to go all the way back. over there. Okay, let's go. Sadly, the stable master is not here any longer, so... I mean, technically, if we really wanted to cheese it, the thing we would do right now is not do that. I thought it wasn't deep enough. Is wait for our Warsteed to have sacrificed back up. But if we really wanted to cheese it, we could just go back to, like, Galtrev, go for 1 silver back to here before the battle, and then use the thing inside to go after battle. But I think us going and doing that, you know, isn't quite the greatest way of doing it. It just feels like, you know, it's a bit of a cheesy way to do it. I mean, I understand with us doing it, you know, us doing it when we are doing stuff in between episodes. So, for example, if I'm going off and doing my Minister of Dailies and stuff, and going over there, you know, coming back that way for 1 silver, like going Galtrev, going to there, going to, you know, using the flag things to take you here, you know, that makes sense. But I think doing it mid-quest kind of spoils it a tiny bit. Why do I have to be injured? I wonder how good coming over here is for... it's not very good for our scholar, like, in terms of nodes, but I've been seeing quite a lot of the Skarn, so I wonder how many, or how useful it is. I mean, there's probably better places, all things considered, because you have to, you know, attack enemies because there are so many, but I wonder how good a way of, like, coming here for it is. I probably would think before the battle's more efficient because there's less enemies and probably the same amount or roughly the same amount of ores, but you never know. Right, let's jump over this, and we're going to be aggroed, but we can just get away from it. He's not going to care, and we are actually 1 level away from getting this completion. Now, we're obviously getting about 9,000 item experience from kills. Do we have? We do. How much experience were we getting for the quest completions? 9,000 as well. So I don't think today we will get to max on here of what we currently have, but that's fine. We'll get through it, and then obviously, you know, we'll get through this today, which is fine. We'll just complete this quest. Next episode, I'm sure it'll be fine for that. Even though we actually haven't got that bow equipped anyway, so it doesn't actually matter, obviously. I am still on the lookout for a agility bow, but I just can't seem to find one. I think the bows that are not I think bows that are not legendary are more focused towards, like, champions, so that's why there's a lot of might and vitality. That seems to be my understanding, at least. But we're probably not going to level these up anymore. I am focusing, as I said, on getting a hunter's first stage bow. First, the bow is most important to me. The sword comes second. Though, to be fair, I also need to get, like, a new sword here. But I'm thinking, come to think of it, it might be better if we... The thing is, right, this is my understanding. If we get the first stage bow, then it's going to take less time for us to switch out from this Enduring Bow of Fate, and we get all our buffs. But we're actually using this sword at the minute, so it would be good to upgrade it. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it goes. But either way, Bori...
Did you hear the signal horns?
This is going to be our penultimate quest. It is almost done. So, did you hear the signal horns? Durin prepares to lead an assault upon the threshold of the mountain home, where he will strike down Gorgar the Ruthless and become the Lord of Gundabad. If you wish to participate in the raid, when this is when Amdan Damum, the Bloody Threshold, takes place during this story. So that is actually that quest we saw up there. So this is going to be our final quest of the series for the minute. Technically, we're not counting the Origin quests, which is going to take a very long while because it's like 60, I think we have to do for that. Let's follow after Durin, my friend. We will lend what aid we can and be among the first to venture within the mountain home in victory. I have an idea. Let's take another path to the steps of Gundabad. In that way, we will obtain the element of surprise and may be of greater help to the prince and his warriors. So we get 1 trait point out of this, and obviously legendary item experience as well. That is... You know, that's good. We get another trait point. It is going to be a little bit awkward because... Well, actually, no. We'll get 4 points. So we can actually spec into 2 things on here if we want, or 4 things on here. So that might be interesting to look at. we could go for like Shot Through the Heart because we are using... does that work for Blood Arrow? No, Merciful Shot and Heartseeker. We are using Heartseeker a bit more, so that could be fine. Or possibly, you know, specking more into some stuff like Induction Bow damage. But I'll do that sort of another time. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. That is our final quest until the next expansion comes out, which means after episode 600, there is going to be a little bit of a break. And then I'm going to make my final decision on what we are actually going to be doing after that. So if we're going to be doing the deeding episodes every episode, but maybe every week sort of thing, or every 2 weeks or something like that. The Legendary series will still be running as far as I am planning, no matter which way we do the other stuff. And I'll probably do just a video just explaining how things are going to run from now. But yeah, either way, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. What is that quest? It's a warg. But yeah, we'll see you in the next episode for the Lord of Gundabad. Bye-bye.